to Tucson, Arizona, in the stadium where they bear down. Arizona will kick off to get things underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Avent. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So the UNLV Rebels offense will go on the attack first. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover and take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they play him, I think is big today.
Yeah, and that's what you've got to do as a defense. Sometimes you double team him. As a guy, he's shown the ability to burn your defense and make big plays.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Rebels line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Hauls it in at the 40. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So Arizona's offense has the ball for the first time. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. But when you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
Back to pass. That's caught. It's Parker. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops. The Wildcats have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Dead center perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a... All right, guys, let's chat a little UNLV. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
Give to the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. After a good pickup on the run, it's second down. Wants to throw. It's Traore. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Looking to throw on 3rd. Stands in and takes the hit. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. And after making the interception, a terrific return to put his offense in great field position at the 42.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
Arizona sending the offense onto the field. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Quick strike complete. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. So now it's second and long. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Knocked down behind the line for the second straight play, bringing up a 3rd and lots of work to do. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He will not get there. A stop on 3rd down leaves him with a 4th down from the 18-yard line. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one splits the uprights. That'll give them an early 6-0 lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Penn State is currently ahead in this one, but it's been a close one so far today at Happy Valley. They are up by 7 over Toledo. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. The Rebels headed quickly to the line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Rebels will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Makes the catch. It's John. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Well, man, I mean, you don't get more wide open than that, right? Big fella running down the field. Nobody near him. Quarterback puts it on him. You just got to make the catch.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Arizona runs out the punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin them deep. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Back to pass, it's Traore. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Never seems to take the big hit, finds enough room to get to the 29. The Rebels can really attack on this 2nd and short. He's got it on the right. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. On 3rd and short, the power run here. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll run it from the gun. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Under fire. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28th. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona has the lead here. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Touchdown, Arizona. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
One more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Rebels offense is back on the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because...
Oh, he's got some space. Corralled and brought down by the defense. The Rebels will hustle to the line. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. And the Rebels send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Wants to go up top on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got his man on the right. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down at the 49.
And that's in Arizona.
A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Got a man in the middle. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Tight end finds a soft spot. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Trying play action. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. They just keep firing. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And here's the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Throws to the wideout. It's complete. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Rebels are in the hurry up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42. From the gun, running back on the move. Oh, he got loose. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Traore. Quickly complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Rebels have pushed it inside the 20. Off the play fake. Finds his big tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Rebels, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put wider down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Back to pass. Pressure coming. And the quarterback is knocked down back to the 13.
Well, you can see why this team thinks this kid has a real bright future. It's amazing. He's only a true freshman. He's not built like one, though. And you saw it on that last play. Trust me, that is the first of many sacks in this kid's collegiate career.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll send the back in motion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. Smashes it between the uprights. That'll cut the lead to 13. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Vanderbilt has been almost unstoppable today offensively. Between the game plan and the play calling and the execution, it's been near perfection. They're up 14 over Stanford. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11.
Fires the pass, intercepted. Takes it the other way. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit. Just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into the...
Turning it on. Got some room, headed to the goal line.
We know football gets harder when you start to get in the red zone and the field shrinks. Who needs that? Break the long touchdown run. Nice job by the back. Seeing the hold, exploding through, getting a long touchdown run.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. Breaks the tackle. Got the first down, looking for more. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
Well, you can see the effect that last run play had on the defense. They had a really good-looking run, and all of a sudden they come back with play action. Everybody bites. They play downhill, and it opens up a guy up top for the offense. Really nice job setting up that shot play to get an explosive one through the air.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
And the Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. It's complete on the right side. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. And the Wildcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The give. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Nice drive, nice touchdown. I love this offense's response to what happened a week ago. Listen, we're 0-1, so be it. Let's put the foot on the gas. Let's move forward, get better, and they have in game 2 so far.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. So an 82-yard drive there. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll run it from the gun. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Going to throw it over the top of the D. He's got it on the left. There he goes. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Looking downfield, it's Traore. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. And the D denied them on 2nd and goal. The give to the tailback. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Vegas.
One thing you know about this team is they've got a lot of fight in them, and that's a great job responding by the offense on that last drive, capping it off with a really good-looking touchdown run. This is now a 1-possession game. We've got a lot of football left to play.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll return it. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Parker. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. The Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Creates a little room. Lots of running room. The 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Arizona. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
And let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he puts through the extra point. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown.
UNLV 17.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He'll try to do it himself.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Looking to throw, it's Traore. Fires to the tight end. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say this has been a fun watch so far in Tucson. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Arizona Stadium.
And the Rebels will line up to kick off and start the second half. Coming out with it, it's Parker. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. He's going for it all. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And this one falls incomplete, but I think the defense was in the neutral zone. It was a free play.
Offside defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Pass interference. Defense.
This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. High the chains now on second and long. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll try to hit the sideline on the jet sweep. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Spits it out to the back. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. You couldn't dial it up much better than that as he knocks it out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Rebels offense is back on the field. The play action fake. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll give it to the back. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a third and long. To the air, it's Traore. Safe completion on the screen. Looks as if they might have that screen really set up, but he'll be stopped short of the marker. It's fourth down. The Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
And the Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. That is just what this defense needed. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Quarterback on the keeper. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. And the Rebels want to pick up the tempo. Dropping back, it's Traore. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. They bring the punter onto the field now. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. They'll go back to work on offense. Wants to throw on first down. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23.
Well, the good news is after that second pick of the 3rd quarter now for this guy, they're still winning the game, but they are living dangerously right now. And they can't expect to hold on to that if this guy keeps making bad decisions like we've seen here now in the first period of the second half.
And it's got to be frustrating because you always talk about taking care of the football, and you've got to lead in the second half. You need your quarterback to play smarter.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. He's got the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Rebels are in the red zone. Now the play fake. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That gets them back to within 10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. The home team is just destroying the competition today, and at this rate, I'm not sure it won't get worse. The away team has done nothing to stop this offense. This is ugly today. They're up by 25 over Utah State. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run it. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Right back to the well. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Got a man. It's Parker. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Johns. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. On the ground, it's Johns. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Here's a heat. He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there. They punted away on 4th down. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark it down. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you just simply got to make it.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball. And
Into this one, knowing they were going to see some tempo, they've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
They'll keep it on the ground. Got the first down and more. Boy, he's over 100 now at 102 yards rushing, and he has busted the century mark in this season opener. Back to throw, it's Traore. And wings it incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he...
Breaks into the open. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late.
Man, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
And this one is perfect. This is now a 7-point game.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their, so to speak, but job executing. He keeps doing stuff like... Keep trotting him out there.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. To the ground with the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabs it in the middle. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the right. And the timing just a hair off. distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. So we open the final period with a third down play. On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Finds the tight end. They bring him down at the 44-yard line. It'll be fourth down, but this might be prime go-for-it territory. Punt is on its way. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. Rebels offense is back on the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. The Rebels moving quickly to the line. Out of the gun, the inside give. Oh, he's got a chance. Quick step and go. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. And the Rebels just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Back to throw, it's Traore. Punts it out of the air. Knowing that your man can make the catch against his defender, that wasn't a big play, but it can set you up down the line to be able to take advantage.
Yes, get it to him as fast as I can. When I see him open, he runs the little hitch, get it to him so he can make a little bit of yards after the catch, and eventually that little gain, he's going to bust one of those with his athletic ability.
Off play action on first down. That's caught. It's Avant. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Second down coming up. Gonna run it. It's Washington. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked. Good run and a first down. The Rebels kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Second down, they'll go to the air. There's the pressure. Running to Green. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll try to get the first through the air. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. And a big opportunity for this offense to tie the game up in the fourth with a touchdown. Powers forward. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Looking downfield, it's Traore. Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
Arizona has it back. The offense coming out to bear down. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. He's got it. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. The give to the left side. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. After picking up a couple in 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Parker. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Arizona runs out the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
And you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board. But you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
And the Rebels racing to the line in the hurry up. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gets the back moving. Dropping back, it's Traore. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
The Rebels will punt it away on 4th down. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. That one's going to go out of bounds, and it'll be dead at the 35-yard line. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for room. It's Johns. And just when you think you've seen every move, he's got another one, and he's out to the 40. And the Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Throws for the tight end. Working the big fella downfield and outside. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. There he goes. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They go to the draw. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Parker. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. Arizona lines up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's got it on the move. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Touchdown, Arizona! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Oregon overcame a tough opponent, and not only that, a raucous crowd. The Ducks tuned out all the noise and showed this team can win on its field, your field, or a neutral field. Well done. All that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. To the air, it's Traore. Fires to the wideout. He makes the catch. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. He wants to throw it again. Snagged out of the air. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Under fire. He'll pull it down and run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Looking to throw for it. Pocket breaking down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes a grab past the marker. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. They convert the 4th down, but back to the line with no time to waste. This defense will try to keep everything in front. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. They're working that left side. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the 1st. An array of possibilities here. Under fire. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other. over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.